Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to another Cajun toy review. And today we're going to be talking about the G.I. Joe Classified Series Recondo Tiger Force Target exclusive. Whew, mouthful right there. Yeah, this is a really cool figure. I was pretty excited when I saw this guy was announced. I have memories of Recondo as a kid. He was kind of one of the more... He reminded me of Crocodile Dundee a little bit, and there's reasons why, but this is a really cool looking figure. This is I think the third Tiger Force figure I get with Duke and Bazooka, and there was another, Outback. Yeah, so Target exclusive. We can see a really cool shot of Recondo on here, looking awesome with that mustache and that cowboy hat. We can see he's got lots of accessories in there. Very excited to check those out. Tiger Force logo right there. We got a shot of Recondo right there. Oh man, look at that sultry mustache. And helicopter, or the tiger helicopter. I forgot what they call this thing. Yeah, Recondo. One thing I remember, especially from the comics, he was a helicopter pilot. He was basically Wild Bill number 2, and for Tiger Force, he was pretty much the primary helicopter pilot. And when they released the, oh man, it's not the Tigerfly because this is the Dragonfly. Maybe it is. Somebody knows in the comments. Go ahead and put it in. And aside, we can see his little file card with his stuff, and they have this, which I don't know what this means. I know this is a spotter for sniping, and this is jungle combat, and I guess this is, he can count bullets, but yeah, this one I don't know. But he is a helicopter pilot, so I'm very surprised that we don't have the helicopter or something on the side of there. Anyway, he's number 55 in the series, and like I said, again, once and for last, he is a Target exclusive, so if you want him, that's where you need to find him. I've seen him every time I go in Target, just with Bazooka and the bats. I've seen the bats on clearance, crazy enough, and yeah, so I don't think it's too hard to find. Not like, ooh man, those old Cobra Island things made a lot of people want to quit collecting G.I. Joes, but thankfully and hopefully it looks like that's not the deal. They're actually keeping up now. So anyway, enough about that. Let's open this up and check out Recondo. Alright, looking at the accessories that come with our Tiger Force Recondo, it comes with about the standard fare for a classified figure. We have a sidearm, primary weapon, he has his machete, a nice backpack, and his hat. So let's take a look at all of it. Let's start with the pistol. So yeah, he has this little Glock looking pistol, and it looks good. Nicely detailed. I like when they get these like really modern, real looking guns. It's all in black plastic, but like I said, the detail on it is pretty nice. Now, if you have like one of the flame or smoke effects, you can port it into there. For the smoking gun. Dun, dun, dun. So I'm going to just leave that there. Oh yeah, what would I be without this? So yeah, you can take this pistol Glock and you can take your Recondo and holster it right on his front, right there in that holster. That looks great. You know how I feel about figures when you can holster weapons, and that's one of the reasons I love classified figures. For the most part, you can holster everything they have, so that's really cool. All right, next we have this machete, and this looks really nice. Fits with Recondo's jungle theme, being in the brush. You know, you're gonna have to chop up some stuff, and yeah, looks nice. It's got a little nick in it. Not painted perfect, but hey, it's good. It's really good for what it is. It's a unique weapon. I've never seen this on any other classified figure. This will be a really good dreadnought weapon too later on if we get some more dreadnoughts. And you take your Recondo and you look, and he's got this really cool sheath on his leg. This is all new, unique, and you slide that in there like that. That looks awesome. This is night and day compared to the War Duke we just had. But anyway, yeah, that looks great. Look at that. And it goes in there. And then we have his backpack. And this backpack looks really nice. Really good detail on it. Got a canteen on there, a couple of pouches, got a little sleeping bag on top. Really nicely looking backpack for someone who's going to be in the brush or in the wild. And you just get your Recondo and you just port that right into his back like so. It fits flat. It's not a big gap in his back and stuff like that. That it looks good. All right. Then we have his hat. And yeah, this is all new, all unique. If you want your cowboy, you got your little hat right here. It's got a nice brown trim on the brim. I do like it's kind of folded up. I never understood why some cowboy hats do that. Somebody let me know in the comments. Why do some hats have this like folded up like that? I'm not a cowboy, I don't know. I'm a Cajun. But yeah. And then you take your Recondo and just slap that hell in there, and look at that personality coming into play right there. Look at that. And then lastly, he has this rifle, and boy, stay in. The backpack's kind of heavy. All right, and you got this rifle. This looks really good. I do like the gray tape on it. There looks really good. Again, this does have the hole in the front, so if you have the fire or the smoke effects, you can port that in there like so. And that looks good. Now, this cannot be holstered on Recondo, not on his back or anything like that. And that's a little bit of a bummer. We got so many figures that we've been getting where you can holster everything and have it not to be holstered. And I guess, yeah, if he's holding in his hand, the figure is technically carrying it. But I would like a sling or something like that. Kind of like what we just saw with this right here. And hands reach. Let me grab that for you right there, off camera. All right, like this. We just saw with Gung Ho. This is cool. Like, that would have been awesome. You could put that on Recondo's. Because, yeah, man, he's got to get his machete out sometimes. He's got to cut that bush. And you want to put your weapon away. Anyway, enough of that. So that's all the accessories that come with Recondo. He does have 2 trigger hands, like I said. Oops. And so, yeah, you can hold it easily like that. Slap in. All right. So that is our accessories that come with our Recondo. So now, let's take a look at the figure. Alright, for size comparison with our Recondo, we got a couple other Joes up here. We got Tiger Force Duke, we got Sergeant Slaughter, Recondo, Gung Ho, and Scarlet. And you can see he is about average. He's a little bit shorter than Duke. Yeah, a little bit shorter than... actually, they're about the same height. Let's take this hat off. That's misleading. So yeah, they're about the same height. So that looks pretty good. But yeah, they're both dwarfed by Gung Ho and Sergeant Slaughter, the big old men. And he is bigger than Scarlet, which he should be. But yeah, really nice looking. He does look great next to all these other figures and stuff like that. Definitely looks like he belongs on the team, which he does. Recondo is one of my favorite characters from the original cartoon series. And man, I'm finally glad that we got him. All I need is Dusty now, and I'm pretty much complete. Oh, no, I lie. I need my Tunnel Rat, and then I'm pretty much good on my Joes that I used to have when I was a kid. So, enough of that. Let's take a look at the figure itself. Check out the articulation, the paint, and everything else. And lastly, looking at the Recondo figure, this figure just visually appealing to me. I do like the black shirt with the camo. It's just a nice looking figure, and not the traditional colors. He's more kind of a tan thing, but this is Tiger Force Recondo, so we might see a more traditional painted one in the future. But for what we got, man, like, I mean, somebody could paint this pretty easily if they wanted to. I'm not gonna do it, but I think they got it, man. Like, I think, man, it's like one and done, like they say for some figures and stuff like that. This is a damn good figure. But let's take a look at him. Let's take a look at the paint and everything on him. But first, let's look at that face. So yeah. Man, Recondo got the action in the back, got that mullet sweeping, and that is hands down the best mustache I've ever seen on an action figure. He is the winner. Let's give it a moment of silence for him. So yeah, oh, that looks so good. Now, I've seen people say, like, to be very careful when you're buying them and stuff like that, to look at the mustache to make sure the paint goes fully across, that you don't have edges and stuff that aren't painted. And I did look at that carefully in the box and stuff like that. But doing so, I did miss a little piece of hair right here, which is not painted. You can see on there. And there's a little paint blemish right here. They could have used another pass of the yellow. It's not terrible. But I've also seen people say that the watches aren't painted all the way on his wristband, like underneath is not painted and not. I was kind of concerned about that, but his watch looks really good. So it's painted very well. So yeah, I mean, just a little tiny piece right there, and that is the only paint blemishes I have on it. So I think that's very passable for this figure. I think that looks really good. Now, everything else, the paint is fine. I like the tiger stripes on the legs. So I do like this whole black shirt. This floating holster stuff is really nice with this brown leather. Oh, that comes down, that floats too. It's got the Joe-Com right there, the little communicator you see on a lot of the Joes, especially on the first series. They all had these little radios on them. But yeah, man, it's a good looking figure, good looking face. The eyes look good. I mean, I have no complaints. And there's a figure with a better mustache. Tell me in the comments, because I would debate this for a while, but I don't think I think the world will agree. All right, so articulation-wise on Recondo, so with the Classified, he does have a separate neck. You can get some tilt in there. Seems like it's not moving as much as it wants. Full rotation on the head. Look down that much. Up, not really. His arm, full rotation on the arm. We have a bicep swivel. Pinless double jointed elbows. Rotation at the wrist. Flex a little bit on there. Not much, no flex. Trigger fingers on each hand. Ab crunching down about that much. Back pretty good. All right, and the soft goods don't get in the way. That's nice. Rotation at the waist. Yes, we can do it. We can do it. There we go. Just gotta kind of move this little belt around, pull it back down, get that in place. Splits. Oh, look at that. Nice split on there. All right, just get your legs back into place. We have a thigh cut on both legs, not hindered or hampered by the holster. Double jointed pinless legs. Come on. A little stiff. Alright, so that's about the extent of that. But they look good. No major breaks or anything on the gaps in there. So like that. Boot cut, ankle pivot, peg holes in the bottom of his boots. And yeah, man, we'll slap Recondo's hat back on his head. And there we go. He need to get him a horse. No, he's not a cowboy. He is a Recon Commando, Recondo. So yeah, Recondo, man, like he was supposed to be Australian originally in the comics and stuff like that in the cartoon, but he wasn't. It's like he's born in Wisconsin or something. I forgot exactly where. It's been a little while, but this guy is awesome. Tiger Force Target exclusive. Recondo is a good figure. He gets my approval. I think he comes with just enough accessories. They're all awesome. Having one that you can't holster being a rifle is not a deal breaker, not even close. Just a great original figure, a lot of original pieces, and a lot of fun. I'm glad I have a Recondo now in my collection. And what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. If you like it, leave a comment. If you're going to be picking this guy up, let me know. What other Tiger Force or other figures you want to see come out for Classified? Who are you waiting for Classified to come out? What is your mine is Tunnel Rat. I want my Tunnel Rat, but and I'd also like. Some people don't like this figure, but I really liked General Hulk with the jetpack and stuff like that because I was a big Rocketeer fan, obviously. But anyway, if you want to find me, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Just for Cajun Toy Review. Trying to get to 1,000. That is the goal. So please, if you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing, share, like, and comment. That's how we grow. Love the interactions, love the community and stuff like that, and definitely. In for the long haul, guys. Man, we got some Predators coming and more G.I. Joes. And if there's anything you want to see me review or see the channel do and stuff like that, put it in the comments. I love the feedback, and that's how we grow. Anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself.